Perfect score down at Angelo. You have to be pretty pleased with the men's performance down there.
Yeah, I mean, score is awesome. I don't think we've perfect scored meet since I've been here, so that's cool. Much cooler if we do it at the Lone Star Conference meet. But we got some better competition down there with OCU and Dallas Baptist, A&M International, so that'll be a little bit tougher down there. But I think the big takeaway from it is the four guys that ran were pretty much all about the same level or faster than what Innocent ran there last year. We also ran in a pretty muddy course that was not great footing. We had a couple spots where we probably ran through about 100 meters that were about ankle deep water. So these guys got out there and they ran times very comparable to what the top 2 or 3 runners in the conference were doing last year. So to me, that tells me that I've got 4 guys that are better than my number 1 runner that we had last year. And then when I look at the teams we competed against later in the season, I really believe we've got a team that's top 10, top 15. We just dropped out of the national rankings. Fortunately, that doesn't mean too much. But like I said, end of last week, not to really sleep on these boys. That they're the real deal. They just are a typical West Texas A&M cross country team that just gives me a heart attack up until we step on the line at the regional meet.
I mean, you've been kind of talking the last couple of weeks, like you need those 4 other guys to step up. It looks like they did. What was it that you said, or like was it just finally clicked? Or
I mean, the thing is too is it was almost like a practice out there, and you know what? Sometimes it's easy just to go and do what you know you can do when you're in a practice environment. So my challenge for them now is that they've got to do that with competition now. That they've got to be able to do it at the regional meet where they're going to be running in a field as competitive as the national meet, and they didn't do a very good job handling that pressure when we were at Louisville. So that's what we've been talking about, just trying to figure out how do we attack the mental aspect of things and build confidence throughout the race to be able to go and just make sure that we execute in a big race. So
Got about a week until the conference meet. Just kind of what you guys working on, getting ready for that?
Focusing on regionals, that's what we're focusing on. I think that we are going to use this pretty much as a little practice run to make sure we can execute what we need to do to qualify for another national meet. Go out there and hopefully win the ninth conference title on the men's side in a row. Get the girls maybe to pick up their first one since I've been here. That similar strategies, just learning how to move up, build confidence throughout the race, and just get the job done over the last mile or two.
With the strong as the women have ran this year, do you expect them to get that first conference title this year?
Dallas Baptist is pretty good. It's going to come down to our 3, 4, 5 runners, the way that we've been practicing, the way that they've been running. They've been executing in practice the way that I need them to in the meet. So same deal. Hopefully they don't fold under the pressure of having DBU's 3 through 10 runners with our 3 through 5. If they can just run with them and compete well, we'll come away with a first title since 2014.